Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Thursday, March 6th, 2025. Happy birthday, Isabel Cotton, by the way. It's 9 a.m. Central, and my name is Jennifer Cotton. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas, and that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So, good morning and welcome. Thank you guys for being here, whether it's your first time or you're coming back. Thank you very much. I see Cindy right there on Facebook. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Tyra. First one here over on YouTube. Liked and shared. Thank you, Tyra. Zana, good afternoon from sunny UK. Good. You're having good weather there. Awesome. Um, Sue, good morning psyched to meet you at On Stage. Yes, Sue. Next week on stage, Stampin' Up's on stage is next week. It's crazy. Cindy, good morning. Sue, thank you very much. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Sunshine to you. Corinne, good morning. Thank you for sharing. All right, so right before I went live, all my cameras froze. So we'll see what's going to happen today. That's what happened last week. All my cameras froze and they would not unfreeze. So we'll see if this live goes all the way through today. But good morning. My name's Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. I've been one for 23 years now. And that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So good morning and welcome. Thank you for being here. And so I will add, let's check in my notes, timestamps to this video in YouTube later today. And they will be down there in the comments. Click more or show more to see them. And that will take you directly to the timestamps will take you directly to certain parts of the video, like specials, events, card 1, card 2, card 3, etc. So you can use that to skip around. And then tomorrow I'll add a link right over here on the YouTube video that will take you straight to my blog, stamptherapist.com, which is the hub where you can go for all the info about all of my stuff, Stampin' Up! Stuff, etc. So Landa, good morning. Denise, good morning in Colorado. Cindy shared, thank you. Boo to frozen cameras. I know. I don't know what's going on. Lori, good morning in Minnesota. Okay, so as you come on, please feel free to say hi. That does help me in this business I do. Stampin' Up! Is my full-time business. So I do weekly free videos, although I will not be live next week. No video next week. On stage is going to take up all my time next week. Weekly videos as well as lots of events that people can take. So I will now move into telling you about my events. I offer lots of events that anyone can take throughout the United States. They're all offered to go, and some are also offered in person here locally in Texas. All of my events are going to include your PDF tutorial, which of course you can purchase that all over the world. Anyone in the US can order the class packets. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible unless otherwise stated. You may need to own the featured bundle dies to complete your projects. You will cut your own designer paper or kit components if they are included with the fee. And again, you can get tutorials only for each event. My team does get my tutorials for free. But if you're not in the team and you want to purchase those tutorials, contact me or just sign up for those during the event registration. It should be on every event registration. Supposedly, contact me if not. Lori, good morning in Minnesota. Lisa, Lisa, thank you very much. Excuse me. Stampin' Up! Had a webinar last night that I was a part of. So thank you, Lisa, for watching. Carrie, good morning from beautiful fresh snowfall in northern Wisconsin. Pam, good morning in Shelton, Washington. Awesome. Okay, so let's jump into events again, as I just said. First is my 4 monthly classes: card class, scrapbook class, Stamp-A-Stack class, and sampler class. They are offered every single month in person and to go. In person, they are March 22nd this month, in person or mailed on March 24th. Card class is 4 cards for $20 free with a $20 order. This is also a club you can join. And that one is using the Thankful Garden bundle and the Ocean Friends bundle. So you make 4 cards. We'll provide everything you need. We'll cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible. You'll complete the 4 individual cards. No product with the fee, nothing like that. You order whatever product you want with your $20 minimum order using the host code. You do have to register for all of these classes, and then you'll receive that host code by email, and or you can just pay the $20. So that's card class. The next 3 are subscription clubs you can join or take as an individual class. They are all registration due by March 16th, and then same dates, March 22nd in person, mailed March 24th. But March 16th is your registration deadline. So make sure you join the club or register by March 16th. All of these emails have been sent out, all of these links, I should say. However, if you didn't get them, join my email newsletter right now, up here in Facebook, down here in YouTube, so that you can get the email that I'm now going to start sending tomorrow, Friday at 1 p.m. with the links to those events I'm talking about, recipe cards, and measurements for the cards I make today. Okay, so Scrapbook is the first one, Scrapbook Club or class. You are going to make, actually, here's a little blurb about my clubs. Okay, I do need to say this as well. Clubs all save $2 off of the, sorry, I'm writing myself a note, regular price. They all include over $20 in merchandise. They all include PDF tutorials. They all include a gift after 6 consecutive months of membership and occasional monthly gifts as well. You can build up your stamp collection by adding on bundles or stamps used at a discount, and you can cancel anytime. So you do not have to stay in club 6 months. You can cancel and not get your gift. But it is a subscription, so you would use the links that I provided, join the club, get that automated payment, and then you never have to remember to sign up for clubs. You save $2. So Scrapbook Club is the first one. This is a new club I started this year, and so it has an introductory price. The whole year, it is only $30 a month for my club members. $30 a month. That is discounted pricing for 2025. It includes over $20 in merchandise. You make 2 12 by 12 pages per month, which I design. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible. You stamp and assemble, and what was I going to say? Oh, I design the pages. I also have the workshop kit of the month club, $52 a month, and it includes a scrapbook workshop kit that's pre-selected by me, but you will make the 6 pages designed by Stampin' Up. Any questions on any of these, let me know. This month for Scrapbook Club, we are using they're spring and Easter themed, and we're using the Storybook Life stamp set, Storybook Life, along with a lot of designer paper and stickers and stuff like that. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, and the Scrapbook Workshop is also the Storybook one, whose exact name I forgot. I'm not sure if it's written on this long note I have here. Okay, next up is the Wall Art, or previously called Sampler Club or Class. This one and the next one are $35 for my club members, $37 for non. You can register for them now. And they both include over 20 in merch. So wall art, where did I put it? Here's the one we made this past month. We used Meant to Be. However, this month we are using the Storybook Friends bundle. I started working on it, but I haven't gotten very far. I've laid out a 12 by 12 piece of paper and a few squares. But it's over here to my right where I design. Anyway, you're going to make this adorable 12 by 12 framed art. It's going to be kind of elegant. It's got the little rabbits and animals and stuff. Kind of an elegant Easter, spring, or baby sampler. So you could use it for any of those. These samplers, here's a couple of examples on the wall back here. They make great art for your craft room, your home, change them out seasonally, and they make great gifts as well. Oh my, good morning. Mary Ann, good morning. Love the big happy face. I'm trying to see what those eyes are doing on there. I can't tell. I think it's glasses. Elsa, good morning from Wisconsin. Lisa in Wisconsin also. Woohoo. Terry, good morning. And Sunny Granberry. Linda. Oh, thank you, Linda. Linda Carver, good morning. Breakfast time for you. Woohoo. Pam. I think I said hi, Pam. Carrie, good morning. Beautiful snowfall in northern Wisconsin. Yes. That's crazy, though. Also, Darlin, hello in Miami. Thank you for liking and sharing. And Carmen, good morning. Speaking of weather, it's 48 degrees right now here in Texas where I am, but it will be up in the high 60s, I believe, today. And what was I going to say? Oh, I've got my little space heater on because I'm cold right now. Anyway, that's my weather report for the day. Tommy, good morning to you as well. Okay, so where was I? Storybook Friends, sampler, 12 by 12, framed art. You should join. It's awesome. We do cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible still for these clubs. And your packets are packaged very thoughtfully, cut well. Very few mistakes, but we're human, so we can make mistakes, but very few mistakes. And I just highly recommend you give one of my 3 clubs a try so you can see how I do my events. And then the last one is the Stamp a Stack Club that you can join or take as a single. $35, includes over 20 in merch, all the stuff. You're going to make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each, using the Delightful Wishes bundle. This is the beautiful yellow and pool party and flowers, and it's just really a gorgeous set, but I haven't designed them yet. So here's the ones from last month, just to give you an idea. We made these 4 cards last month in Stamp a Stack Club, $35, over 20 in merch, 8 designs, etc. Now shipping is additional, of course, because I can't afford that, and shipping is combined for all 4 events. So I have people that take up to all 4 and they only pay 1 shipping fee. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, so those are my 4 monthly classes, in person and to go. Everything else I'm going to talk about, well, almost all. Never mind. I was going to say it's all to go, but it's not true. So never mind. Okay, next up is Retreat in a Box. Now you can still take this retreat in person as well. It is March 27th in person. But if you can't make it in person, you can sign up to take it to go. If you take it to go, you're going to get the 10 make and takes, a goodie bag of $50 or more in merchandise, a bag, and gifts from April and I, plus PDF tutorial, of course. And then you can make your projects at home when you like. You can also add on the 2 optional classes, or you might just want to take only 1 class and no retreat, or vice versa, or mix it up however you want, or tutorials only. But of course, my team gets those for free. So here are the graphic sneak peeks. Retreat in a Box is using, and in person is using, the Mixed Media Florals suite of products. That's 2 bundles, stamp, flowers, and words. And there's 10 projects, and I will sneak peek them for you in a second here. So you can take that one in person or to go. You can also add on or take only the birthday celebration Stamp a Stack. This is 8 cards. Hopefully you can tell from that sneak peek, in my opinion, they're really awesome, these cards. That's the class I designed. And then April is designing a class, 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each, with the beautiful butterflies bundle, which is actually the bundle I'm using today on my make and takes. And April does gorgeous designs as well. So of course you're going to want to take her class also. So let me sneak peek these for you. Now you can sign up for this Retreat in a Box by March 16th. Same deadline as Genevieve's camp and my monthly classes. So there's 3 big deadlines coming up on March 16th. Sign up for one now, one next week, spread your cost out, right? And I will combine shipping. I just may need to refund you shipping if I combine it, because it gets very complicated when I try to put that in the registration links. Okay, the retreat in a box is going to include 10 projects, including a, in my opinion, gorgeous sampler. I did let some of my team members see this sampler the other day on a Zoom. 2 12 by 12 scrapbook pages, 6 cards, and a box. So I'm going to sneak peek this for you real quick. Cute box. It's a little suitcase. 6 cards. Let me do 3 at a time. Oh, this yellow one. I love it so much. This yellow one over here. Anyway, sampler. I'm telling y'all, it's really good, in my opinion. And I think these scrapbook pages are really good too. I do have placeholders on here just so you can see where your photos would go. Okay, that is the retreat in a box projects, plus a bag, plus gifts, plus PDF, all the stuff. And then the class, like I said, you're going to make 8 cards. So the class is an add-on, or take it individually. If you're attending retreat in person, which you can do still, we can take registrations up to through March 16th. If you're attending in person, you can add on this class and take it, like use our stamps there in person, or add on April's class. So you're going to make 2 of each card. This is my favorite one. I've got a sticky note on there. This is my favorite one. Let's see if we can give you a slight sneak peek. Okay, boom. This one, I like them all, of course, but that was my favorite. Put whatever number you want on here. Now, you will need to own the dies for this class, for the retreat and the classes. So make sure you own those dies so you'll be able to die cut all that stuff. We'll die cut anything outside of the featured bundle dies. And thank you, Sue. She said they are awesome. Ooh, Lori had 11 inches of snow yesterday. I guess spring is not there yet, Lori. It's cold in Tennessee, Deborah. Yep, moving up north. Shirley, good morning. Thelma, good morning. Lori liked and shared. Thank you. Tommy, I think I said good morning, but in case not, Tommy, good morning. Martha, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Sneak peek, not fair. Tyra. I'm like, is that because you want them or you don't want to be surprised? Either way, it's funny. Mary Jo, good morning to you. Okay, so that is retreat. Next up is the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. You can sign up for this now through March 16th. My name's Jen. My friend in Canada is named Genevieve Coe and Jennifer Cotton. We team up every time a new Stampin' Up! Catalog comes out, and we do a camp around it. Now, this one, the new catalog came out a while back, but it's still new. The mini catalog, this one here. And we're going to do our fun Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. It involves make and takes, a Facebook party, chance to win lots of prizes over in our Facebook party, etc. But both of us are still working on our designing, so no sneak peeks yet. But it's the Get Set for Spring Stamp Camp with Jen and Jen. Register by March 16th in the United States. Packets mailed April 4th. The party is recorded and it's in Facebook on April 12th. Now, Facebook is starting to delete videos after 30 days. I think in groups too. I'm not sure. So you're going to want to watch those within that time period. That's why I always say my videos will stay there as long as Facebook allows it. And Facebook is changing things up. However, that's another story. Okay, we will make 10 beautiful projects using the Storybook Friends bundle. These are going to be cards. So like I've got my sampler class you can take with Storybook, but these will be cards. She'll design 5, I'll design 5. If you live in Canada, by the way, you can join under Genevieve. Just hurry up because Canada has earlier registration deadlines than US. So if you live in Canada, ask me for Genevieve's email so you can get there. Love the use of ribbons, Nina or Nina. And I'm glad you're new here. Thank you for joining. Cheryl, good morning to you as well. Sunny, cold Illinois. There are scrapbooking pages in retreat to go. Yes, Lori, 2 scrapbook pages. two 12 by 12. Now, some of my people will convert those to cards. They'll just take the elements and make cards, but others make the pages. Elizabeth, good morning. Pink, team pink, team pink. Okay, anyway, with this camp, you also have 2 optional add-on classes. I'm doing a beautiful butterflies class, so it is different than the class I'm doing on today's video. And Genevieve is doing the delightful wishes class, which is different than the class that I'm offering for a stamp a stack. So you can, again, take only Genevieve's class, only my class, only the camp, or mix it up any way you want, or do only tutorials. Just register by March 16th. And it's going to be fun. Just trust me. And you're going to love the projects. It'll include your PDF tutorial. You will need to own the featured bundle dies. And any other questions, let me know. Okay. Coming soon. These are just some, just so you know what's coming soon is Happy Hibiscus Craft Along in April, the annual catalog celebration. Stampin' Up! Demonstrators get to see the new annual catalog. If you're going to Onstage, we get to see it next week. Well, we should receive it Thursday or Friday in our hands, the paper. And then we're going to be at an Onstage convention all about the new catalog, basically. And probably the new online exclusives too, I'm assuming. We will get both of those in May as customers, but in April as demonstrators, actually the end of March. So anyway, I'm having an event to kick off these new products, and it's not just the annual catalog, it's the new online exclusives as well. This will be on May 31st in person and to go. So mark your calendars and you can register. There'll be a Facebook group, all the stuff. Okay, we have Bring a Friend Zoom Bingo on June 26th. It's regular Zoom Bingo, but you get incentives if you bring new friends. And I will be doing annual catalog and online exclusives shares in June, as I always do. So always wait for mine. You're going to get 12-inch pieces long of paper instead of 6 inches. You're going to get a party that you can add onto it and lots of fun. Okay, so those are coming soon. Last but not least, we have retreats and cruises. So I do offer in-person retreats. The next one that you can join us for is March 2025, March 27th through 30th in Temple, Texas. Rockin' our retreats, 8-foot table, great lighting, meals, a bed to sleep in, and then you get to use April and my supplies to complete your make and takes and classes. So, but of course, the biggest benefit is hanging out with all the people, making new friends, having a girls' weekend away, all the stuff. And I'm trying to think anything else about retreat. If you take the classes, you can use our stuff for that. Yeah, can't think of anything else major. But just sign up by March 16th for that. We have an August retreat. However, it is sold out now. So that one got moved to a new location and it's sold out. It will be offered to go just like this one is. Who answered? Nina, are all the cards A2? And I'm saying Nina because I have 2 customers whose names are spelled your way and they pronounce it Nina. If it's Nina, let me know. A2 size, yes, I believe that is what they're called, A2. They're 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm in the US, so that's what size I make my cards. Yes. Okay, and then last but not least, crafting cruise. You definitely should join April and I for our super fun crafting cruise out of Galveston, Texas, Harmony of the Seas, January 2026, January 25th, 2026. I almost got the pictures together for you, but I didn't from this last cruise. But here are some pictures from 2024. We just came back from the one in 2025 and had an amazing time. But you're going to get gifts every day. You're going to get a t-shirt. You're going to get to meet lots of new friends that you can have fun hanging out with and crafting with. Dinner with friends if you choose. A bag, optional swaps, snacks in our crop room, sometimes mingling, a table all to yourself, well, half a table all to yourself to crop on, plus a class table separate so that you don't have to be super crowded. You can leave your stuff over at your crop table while you go complete the classes over there. Whoops. And that is about our crafting cruise. We are mixing it up a little bit this next year. We're going to have 4 classes included and 2 stamping demonstrations included, and maybe some other fun surprises as well. So I think it's going to be great. Robin says cruises are the best. Yes, Robin, we have so much fun. Me and Robin raced down the giant slide on, hi Hilda, on Harmony of the Seas has this giant slide. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. It's not barracuda, but something to do with some kind of scary fish. Anyway, it was fun. And Linda, good morning to you. Okay, so join us for the cruise. You can join now. You get our group rate, and then you can pay it off up until next year, like June or July or August. I forget the deadline to pay it off, but you can pay it off in any increments you want. Oh, I've got $100 this month. I've got $50 this month. I've got $0 this month, whatever. And anyone can get our group rates. So pass it on to your friends who want a cheaper vacation. Yes, they can get our group rates. Please. They are welcome, and they do not have to do the crafting portion. They don't even have to say hi to us if they don't want, but we'd love it if they did. Okay. So you can bring also spouses, friends, nieces, children, nephews, whoever. Okay. Nina. Awesome, Nina. I'll try to remember. Nina. That's how I thought Nina was pronounced my whole life until I met my 2 Ninas. I was like, okay. And they both are Nina H. So I'm like, me and my helpers are always getting confused which Nina is which. The Ultimate Abyss. Yes, the Royal Caribbean Slide, the Ultimate Abyss. So much fun. Martha, yes, Martha. She's got the ship icons and the hearts. Love it. Cindy, thanks for sharing. Jamadi, it's a gorgeous sunny morning. Yes. Ooh, Mary Jo, yes, I love it. Definitely bring on the questions. Okay, so that's it about events. Now we're going to move on to specials. So what's special with Stampin' Up! This month is new product. We have lots of new product that just got released March 4th, 2 new kits, and lots of new product. Now, I already did a video where I showed all my new product, which is not all of it that came out, but I showed what I had ordered. So you can go check out that previous video. But I have this flyer that will be on my blog, stamptherapist.com. I'll put it up on the screen later. It'll be right up here. Stamptherapist.com at 11 a.m. Central. And then I will also email this out tomorrow at 1 p.m. This is a booklet. It's like a little catalog for you. I think it's like 6 pages of all the new product that just came out on March 4th. And it's all available now. Now, don't delay. Things are popular. Things get not orderable. Punches are always popular. Ribbons and embellishments are always popular. I'm just saying, if you wait, it might go unorderable for a minute, and then you have to wait like a very sad person. Anyway, if you want to see them all in this kind of format, you can see them on that email and blog. You can also print those like I did. They're also in the online store. So if you go to the online store and you click, let me look at it real quick to see what it looks like. You go to customer view. If you click, what's new, shop all, I think. What's new, shop all. What's new, shop all. You're going to see the newest stuff first. And I like to change my view to 90 items per page and just scroll through it all. And that's what all is the newest product that Stampin' Up's come out with, including kits. But of course, you can also, navigate through categories as well in the online store. Okay, so we got all that new product. And then, of course, I have an ordering special like I always do. So for March, my ordering special is, of course, a free class. And with a $25 online order, super cheap, $25 online order using the host code, you're going to get a free class packet mailed to you in April to make 4 cards with the beautiful butterflies bundle. I am going to make 3 of those 4 cards on today's video. The beautiful butterflies bundle is in the mini catalog. It's temporarily not available, but it will be back around the end of March, just the dies and embossing folder. So no problem there. You can still have it in time because I'll mail you the project kit in April. So 25 or more gets you that. $50 or more also gets you the Starburst Sequins, which are brand new. Use the host code HFUEST73. And if the only time you don't use the host code is if you go over $150. If you do that, don't use the host code. And then I will automatically give you the 2 gifts, the class packet and the sequins. And you will earn rewards from Stampin' Up. Blech, if I can speak. I do want to point out that this is new. You will need to own the featured bundle dies to complete the project. So we will not be die cutting anything for you that uses the butterfly dies, the beautiful butterflies dies, and embossing folder, because they're all bundled together with that bundle. So it says that on that screen. So, all right, I'm going to point the camera down now and show you some show and tell, some different things I've received in the mail lately or swaps from my team, etc. And then we'll get started stamping. Hello, Diane in Minnesota. Fun. Yay, Nina. Definitely. Just let me know if you have any questions. Tyra, waiting is a bummer. Definitely. I was like, what is she talking about? She's talking about waiting on product to come back. Yes, definitely a bummer. So buy it early. That is a good thing about being a demonstrator, is we get the opportunity to order stuff early. Hi, Cindy. Good morning. But sometimes we miss out too. You know, we can't buy it all. So we all go through those bummer stages, right? And good morning, Chris. Okay, I'm going to point the camera down now. It doesn't look that cute right now. Hopefully you can't. Yeah. I'm like, can you see my ugly sticky notes? No. Okay, so let me put this thing on the screen with your host code, and it also has my website address and stampinstuff.com. MyStampinstuff.com is a great website for you as well. Keep your Stampin' Up inventory. This is the bundle I was talking about, but I will show it more in a minute. It always moves on me, I swear. Anyway. But these are the Starburst Sequins that are brand new. They just came out in the mini catalog, and they're free with your $50 online order with your beautiful butterflies kit. Okay, first off is birthday cards. Thank you guys so much to everyone who sent me a birthday card this month. This one is from Robin. I showed 1 or 2 last week as well. Thank you, Robin. Adorable, love it, gorgeous, and that's the paper I'm using in my retreat class. Yes. This one just blanked out is from, I know. Oh yes, Renee. Renee, gorgeous. Love the yellow. Renee, thank you. This one is from Gail. I love that she used a new celebration set. Of course, that just ended, but she did a good job, a great job. And look how she embossed this folder twice, 2 different directions to really, this is like the wind we had here in Texas yesterday and the day before. This is the wind we had in Texas 2 days ago. But I love it, Gail. Thank you very much. This one is from Betty. And it's a gorgeous card. She used that stuff we're going to use in the retreat. And love and friendship always. I love it, Betty. Thank you so much. Betty is an awesome card sender. And this one's from Brenda. I like how she colored in the parts of the words there, and just a really beautiful card. So thank you, Brenda. Okay, thank y'all very much for the birthday cards. Next up is my team swap. So we have a ton of people in the team, and this is how many chose to swap. So if you are in my team or you join, you're not obligated to swap. Obviously, it's not required. When we do our swaps every month, my team gets to vote on their favorite one and pick or that's how we pick a winner of the favorite swap of the month, and they get a prize from me. And this month, this one was our winner by Yolanda. Is it? Yes. So not only does it that belly band come off, then it's a nice fun fold. It's hilarious. It says, "You're how old? In dog years, you'd be ... And it's got that cute little dog on the front. This one is from Elaine. Super adorable. I love how she used these dies to make the grass. It's like cut here, and then the bottom is put there. Also the same swirls as Gail used on my birthday card to make the tree. This one is from Martha. Love it. This is that paper I'm using for Stamp-A-Stack this month. Love it, Martha. This one is from Linda, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Don't have a name here, but look how awesome. That's a new online exclusive, I believe. Or maybe it's not a new one. Maybe it's an old online. I can't remember. I think it's an online exclusive. Here's the butterflies like I'm using today. This one is from, I think Pam. I think Pam made this one. Ooh. Did y'all hear that? This one is from Kelly. Just gorgeous. This one is from Robin. Beautiful, beautiful stamp set from Retreat. Nice coloring too, Robin. This one is from Dawn. Look how cute. A whole pocket there. So cool. I like how she made the opening too with that punch. And Amy made this one. You can see the embossing in the background. Best of luck. 4-leaf clover. Awesome. Okay, so those are my team swaps. And the cool thing about swapping is when you do that, you get back one of every card. So now everybody who participated has all those cards that they can do whatever they want with. Butterfly on Elaine's card is pretty. Yes, Martha, that's die cut with that flowery celebration paper. Good morning, Mildred. Thank you, Eleanor. You're so sweet. Thank you, Lori. Thanks, Corinne. My birthday is March 3rd. Tyra, March 3rd. Also, April's birthday is March 3rd. We're twins. Sue Zastro, morning from Green Bay, Wisconsin Airport. Headed to Vegas for a long weekend filled with concerts and hanging with friends. Awesome, girl. And did I miss? Corinne, thank you. Yes, Lori, awesome swap cards. Sue, did your card get here? I think it's, I feel like I saw it on Informed Delivery, Sue. I can't remember if I saw that today or yesterday. I think we didn't check the mail yesterday. So maybe it's in the mailbox. Uh-oh, did my stuff just freeze up? Oh my gosh. It's trying to scare me with this freezing. Okay, just a quick, I think I showed these last week, but these were my team meeting make and takes. So everybody in the team is eligible to register for our team make and takes every month. It's $10 plus $5 for shipping if needed. And they make usually 4 projects. This month they got these 2 bonus cards inside this little box and then 3 cards. This is a new bundle, by the way, that's available now. It's called Flower. What's it called? Hold on, let me grab it. I forgot what it's called. But basically, it has a flower for every month. I stepped away. Here it is. It has a flower for every month. Year of flowers. But when you die cut the flowers, it does not cut the words off. So you can just stamp it twice, like we did there, and then die cut it out and glue it back on top. Anyway, flower for every month. So it's great for children, grandchildren, someone's birthday, etc. And then all these little words as well, and all these dies here. Okay, so anyway, these are the cards they got to make. This was to go only this month, so they were mailed the packets. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible, and then they stamp and assemble those at home with their own stamps. And a lot of people will just substitute if they don't own the, like they want the packet, but they don't own that bundle or stamp set. And so they'll just substitute, which is perfectly fine as well. Oh, and I have one more show and tell. This is from Martha. Martha gave me this card. Super cute. Let me get that out of the way for shadows. Boom. Thank you, Martha. No butterflies on this card, though. That's weird. Just kidding. Martha doesn't like butterflies. And she gave me this super awesome packet. Look at this. Mushrooms for our mushroom things. And then it's a joke because Martha cannot, butterflies freak her out. Let's put it that way. Butterflies freak out Martha, but not me. So she gave me butterfly socks and a cute little stand that I can display cards on, even for photos. So thank you, Martha. All right. Now I can use all that stuff, Martha, now that I've shown it off. Okay, so today we're using the Beautiful Butterflies bundle. I have made cards with this on a video before. I think I made 2. And so I did go over the details of this bundle previously on another video. If anyone needs that, I can link it for you. I do have lots of blind customers and team members, so the descriptions are very helpful to them. So if y'all need that, let me know and I'll find the video for you. But it's the Beautiful Butterflies. It's photopolymer. It's got a large butterfly, 2 smaller ones, the 2 winged sections, which I'll be using today, and then lots of awesome words and these little dots here. We've got time to celebrate. In case you need me, I'm here. Hello, happy birthday. So thankful and for you. This is a great set. The words are great, like mix and match with other stamps, and the butterflies are really beautiful. I like how thick the lines are. So you can do it without coloring, which actually, I don't think I've colored these once the whole time I've used them on multiple projects. Anyway, you'll see how I use them today. And then the bundle includes the hybrid embossing folder. And they always call it a hybrid folder, even though it includes dies. I don't know why the name is folder, but anyway, it comes with this gorgeous 6x6 3D embossing folder. And all these dies, 12 of them. It's 2 sheets of dies. Again, I've gone over this on a previous video, but I just want to remind you that you can die cut and emboss at the same time the large butterfly right in the middle of the folder there by interlocking this die in the side that says Stampin' Up. Put your paper and then close it and run that through, and then the butterfly will be embossed and die cut out like this. Or you can just use the folder alone or the die alone, and this die cuts out a stamped image as well. So it's incredibly versatile. And you can stamp and emboss. Like I could have run this blue butterfly through here. Okay, so incredibly versatile. And you got that large detail butterfly, 2 labels, this die here, which I will use on my last 2 cards today. So I'll show you how that one works to make a shaped card. I did discover I'm not the smartest sometimes. These 2 butterfly bodies, there's 2 small ones. They're exactly the same size because there's 2 detailed small butterfly dies. So that's why there's 2. You can cut out 2 at a time, 2 bodies, 2 small butterflies, detailed ones. Then you can cut out the other stamped butterflies, and then there's the large butterfly body for this larger butterfly. Yeah, I cut 2 of these out yesterday, or 1 of each, and I was like, I'll see what these are for. Oh, they're the same size? Okay. So, the things you discover when you actually start die cutting. I know, Lori, Martha is so thoughtful. Tyra, your granddaughter's birthday is on the 2nd. My daughter's birthday is today. Isabel's birthday is today. She is 24. 24, if anyone wants to feel old, who's been with me since she was 1 when I joined Stampin' Up. Well, she was not 1 yet, but when I met most of y'all, she was 1. Anyway, okay, that's what we're using today. Let's get started. And these are I'll use these on a couple of the cards. I will, but these are the Starburst Sequins. They just were released on March 4th, Starburst Sequins, and they're super gorgeous. It's, I believe, fresh freesia, crushed curry, and white. I think those are the colors. Okay, so card number 1 here. Card number 1, we're going to use the, I don't know what I'm saying. We're going to have a basic white card base. Somebody was asking earlier. Thank you guys. Thank you for the birthday wishes for Isabel. Peggy. Blech, can't talk. Peggy, good morning. I'm going to see. Lisa, good morning. Thank you. I'm trying to see if I missed anybody. Nancy, good morning. I did miss you. If I missed anyone else, blame me, not you. Okay. Basic white card base. You take, so someone was asking about A4. You take your 8.5 by 11 cardstock and cut it in half. You'll get 2 cards out of 1 piece of paper. And when you fold them over, they will fit into, I believe this is called an A4 envelope or invitation size, or Stampin' Up calls it medium. So it's economical, 2 cards out of 1 piece of paper. You don't have to memorize some kind of crazy measurements. Just cut it in half. And there's your card base. I fold it in half with the bone folder. You can also score it to make that fold even neater. But I do like the bone folder because it makes less wrinkles on the inside than just folding with your hand. And then that will be our card base. This card will be portrait up and down. So I'm going to set that aside. This, again, as a reminder, this is the free class that you can get with your online order. It includes 4 cards. I'm going to make 3 of them today, but I will show you the 4th one. And I just want to throw out this one more reminder that you will need to own the butterfly dies to complete it. So my packet has some stuff pre-cut, but you will need to cut that yourself. The body will just supply you all the stuff. You'll need to also do the embossing because that you'll have that in the bundle if you own that bundle. Okay, so I stated that. I may not remember to mention it on every card after this. Okay, just to show you the invitation size fit. These are Stampin' Up's medium envelopes, which also fit. And that's medium clear envelopes, I should say. Clear ones. And those are my favorite envelopes we carry. Okay, so next layer is basic white. It has been embossed with the hybrid Beautiful Butterflies embossing folder. I'm going to use this up and down here on the card, and only the edges are going to show. So I'm not worried that the butterfly in the center is going the wrong direction. So that's going to go right in the center, and I will be emailing these measurements out. I'm not going to post them on the blog anymore. I'm going to email the measurements out on Friday at 1 p.m. So make sure you're on my email newsletter for that. Okay, the next layer. This is the gorgeous, beautiful Bokeh 6x6 designer paper. Beautiful Bokeh 6x6 designer paper. And it is those bokeh dots, like photography, those white spot dots you kind of see in some photographs. That's the pattern of the paper. This is way more than 1 pack. I needed to see how many sheets of each color I had, so I just combined multiple packs together. But you do get 48 sheets in a pack. And I've shown this on, again, several videos, so I'm just going to flip through it real quick. But most of them have, like this is the fresh freesia one, so it's got freesia with a little like coral on one side and more like splatter on the other side of freesia and coral. And then, there is balmy blue bouquet and like a splattery watercolory on the back side. Berry burst on one side with the bouquet dots, and then the other side is a berry burst and sort of balmy blue watercolory splatter type image. Then we've got Daffodil Delight bouquet. The back of that one, no Daffodil Delight at all. It is crushed curry. What's that color called? Calypso Coral and Fresh Freesia. Is this the same? No. Okay, here's the one that on one side is, I think it's Calypso Coral. Now I'm doubting myself. Yeah, Calypso Coral with the bouquet, and the back side is Calypso Coral watercolory distressed splatters. And then this last one is more multicolor. So the bouquet has yellow and blue, and the back side has blue and freesia and coral with the splattery. Okay, so that is that paper. You get 48 sheets. It's an awesome paper. It's 6x6. And that's what I used here. So this is the bouquet design of Balmy Blue. And that is a rectangle that's going to go on the front of the card there. Now I have a scrap. Actually, I'm going to stamp on it too. I have a scrap of Balmy Blue cardstock here to stamp on. I've pre-die cut. This is the back side of the beautiful bouquet designer paper. Okay, let me show you. This is this side, the dots. The back side is the more of a splattery one. That's the design I'm using for this label. Again, you're going to receive a scrap in your packet of this pattern to die cut that label from because it's included with those dies. Okay, stamping. Let me stamp on all three of these. I've got the bouquet here going up and down rectangle. Oh, and you're going to die cut a gold foil body. Gold foil will supply that for you. I'm going to stamp on the designer paper. I'm going to use Balmy Blue ink. I'm going to stamp on the scrap of Balmy and the label here. What does this card say? Oh, yes. Okay. My readers real quick. Ooh, Peggy, watch it on the big screen for more details. I love it. Rosemary made your swaps for convention using this bundle. Hopefully I'll see you and swap with you, except I haven't made any swaps yet and I'm in a panic about that, so we'll see. But we'll see. I have a team Zoom tonight for all of us going to Onstage. We're doing a Zoom so we can get all our plans in a row. We love hanging out together at Onstage so much. Like, we're like codependent or something. So anyway, we're going to have fun tonight on Zoom just to get all of our plans straight. And I'm going to try to work on swaps tonight. Okay, so I inked up the very large butterfly in Balmy Blue. And I'm stamping it on the Balmy Blue scrap. I just thought that could be good stamped on the designer paper as well. What I'm doing on this card. I could have stamped this on the designer paper, but it's fine. We're going to use Balmy Blue, and I am going to add the splatter dots to this as well. So the splatter on this set, I mean, I don't even know if splatter is the right word. It's just more like dots, like small bouquet dots, you know, bokeh dots, whatever they're called. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 dots. They're kind of in a line, not a line, but long and skinny versus round. And they're pretty solid. Like the largest one is probably a little over 1/8 of an inch. And then they go down from there. Okay, so I'm going to ink it up in Balmy Blue, stamp it off, and stamp it on to the inside of the butterfly 2 or 3 times. And then just keep repeating that until I get the amount of dots I want inside this butterfly. So stamp off every time, because I don't want it as dark as this blue. It's Balmy Blue on Balmy Blue on Balmy Blue. So it's very subtle, but it does fill in and add texture to that butterfly. And then I'm going to die cut this out in a minute. And then on the designer paper, it's a rectangle. I've got it up and down portrait. I'm going to ink up. I got panicked that butterfly was dirty. I'm going to ink up this butterfly in Balmy Blue and stamp it top right, flying off the page, top right corner. Over here to the left a little bit, flying to the left, top wing hanging off. And then down here, my greeting is going to go kind of below those 2 butterflies. And I want a butterfly just right below that greeting over towards the right. And then the large butterfly will go down here in the corner. Hopefully I've positioned those okay. We'll see. If not, too bad. Okay, and this card is going to say "So Thankful for You." Those are two separate stamps. "So Thankful" and "For You" are all caps, like printer, typewriter, font, and they're just straight across. So I'm going to stamp "For You" first in balmy blue at the bottom center of this label. This is the small label, by the way. There's a large one and a small one lengthwise. And then "So Thankful" at the top above "For You." So thankful for you. And real quick, I'm going to wipe off these stamps because I think, I can't remember if I'm reusing them on other cards today. So just in case, I'm just going to wipe them down. This is my chamois rag that comes with the glass mat. Okay. Grab the die cut machine and die cut out this butterfly real quick. Turn my heater off for a minute. It's a little hot. Yes, Lori says I like that paper. I agree, Lori. I was cutting out a ton of rabbits and hedgehogs and whatever squirrels the images are from the Storybook Friends yesterday. So I have all this tape right here. If y'all could hear it, Brittany is in here snoring. She's in my office chair today. Oh, she must have heard me say her name. Anyway, she's in my office chair. She was snoring. Okay, so I've aligned the die on top of the butterfly, and now I'm going to place that top plate down and cut this out. This is the largest butterfly die, which can go inside the die cut. The paper feels super thick. Inside the die cut machine, as well as cuts out this. Or you can even just cut a solid or designer paper piece and layer it behind that detailed butterfly die as well. Okay, and this is all we need. I will add ribbon to this card, which we will supply for you when you get this class free. Oh, I got chilly already. Okay. I'm thinking that's pretty much it. Okay. So now I'm going to assemble. I will attach my Stampin' Seal, the white embossed butterfly cardstock to the card base. Basic white card base, basic white layer next. It's a real skinny border. Again, I will email out the recipe cards with these measurements at 11 a.m. Central tomorrow. But that's like 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then this designer paper, I believe it's 3 3/4 by 5, the one I stamped on. I'm going to attach that next. Oops. Okay, good. It is flat. And I will place that actually on an angle on the front of this card base, just not going over the 4 sides. So at an angle like that. Then for this butterfly, I will take my bone folder and just curl the wings up a little bit. This will get flattened if you mail it, but if you hand deliver, then you can have those wings raised up. Going to add adhesive to the back of my gold foil butterfly body and attach it on here. It's the large one, obviously. And then Stampin' Dimensionals now on, oops, not those. I've been messing around with stuff too much. I don't know where. Hold on. I'm not sure if these are the ones that were over here, but anyway, these are my mini Stampin' Dimensionals, my favorites. I'm just going to add some. You could use the large ones too here, though, to the center of the butterfly body on the back, and then a couple on my greeting. Peel those off. Just make sure my positioning is going to look, oh yeah, it's fine. Okay, so the greeting will go in between the three little triangle of butterflies that I made. So thankful for you. And then the butterfly goes down in the bottom left corner, flying up to the right, like angled toward the right. Then we're going to add a bow and some sequins. This is the white woven ribbon. I love this ribbon, 164634. You definitely should get this ribbon. It's amazing. You can color it, although I haven't yet. I mean, I test colored it and it was fine. I just been using it as white. But anyway, I'm going to make a bunny ears bow. So 2 bunny ears, lots of space in between the 2 ears. 1 ear in my right hand, 1 in my left, between my forefinger and thumb. Those are all pointing at me, which keeps the ribbon straight and flat. If I turn my fingers another direction, then I'm putting twists and turns into the ribbon. I want it to be, if I let it go like that, it would be flat. This is what makes a prettier bow. And then bring the right loop over, like toward your body in front. So in front, meaning toward your body, over the left one. Push that right loop down into the rabbit hole, or that right ear down into the rabbit hole, and then fix your bow. And keeping it straight the whole time is what helps keep a more, a prettier bow. I was going to say uniform, but I don't think that's really the right word. This ribbon is really nice, like no complaining, but it's a little, one of those stickier ones when you pull. A little tricky, but it's fine. Okay, then I left it attached to the roll so that I have 0 waste on that one side, but I did overdo it on the left side, so I'll trim that down. Now, I just need a mini glue dot. Thank you, Corinne. So this is all, except for the gold and white, all balmy blue card. I'm going to put that bow right there on the butterfly. And last but not least is sequins. Your sequins are not included with your class packet unless you earned them for free, but you can put any embellishment you want. But I'm just going to do 3 of the white ones. I think I did, yeah, a large one. Oops, a large white sequin. See how they're kind of this. They're not a normal sequin. They're flat, and they have like starburst rings coming out. I don't know, I think you can see that really. But anyway, they have starburst rings coming out from the hole in the center. And there's a medium size and a large size. So I'm going to put a large one down here and a couple of the medium down here, bottom right of the greeting, and then a couple up here, top left of the greeting. And that's it. That is card number 1. Thank you, Tyra. Thanks, Ramona. Thank you, Linda. You'll be attempting it later. Awesome. Thank you, Corinne. Ooh, Ramona and GN. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so that's card number 1. Let me know if you like it. And that's also part of the class packet, like I said. Free class packet. Now, here's the original card number. Sorry, I don't want to say that yet. I use those triggers when I say card number 2 and all that to edit the video also. Okay, now card number 2 officially is right here. So this one is going to be using the shape portion of, oh my goodness, these dies. And what have we got in this envelope? Your card base is fresh freesia, but it is just 1/4 of a piece of fresh freesia cardstock. So it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. 4 1/4, 5 1/2, just 1/4 of a piece. Then the next layer is basic white. Same size. It's really the same thing as exactly on this last card. This will be a landscape card. So it's 4 1/4. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 basic white embossed with the butterflies. And since it's landscape, now the butterfly is going the correct direction. You can always just turn the paper whatever direction you want to turn the paper within the die, but I mean within the embossing folder. Anyway, it works out because that's the direction I want it. Then I took a scrap of the beautiful Bokeh designer paper. This is the Fresh Freesia. The Bokeh dots on is the side I want to show. The back is Freesia and coral splatter. Anyway, this piece of scrap is 4 inches by 5, 4 by 5. And what I did is just center this die, which cuts the butterfly shape card, and run it through the die cut machine. And this is what you'll have. As a reminder, you'll cut this yourself at home with your PDF tutorial and this video. And then what I'm going to do now is trim off the excess here, and I'll just show you how I'm going to trim it. So I'm going to cut at an angle, cut off this top flap from both sides. Actually, I'm going to go that way. It's a little extreme of an angle, but whatever. The part at the top is not going to show on your card, but you do need those tabs to attach this to your card. So there, it puts a score mark in your paper when it cuts it. And we're going to fold those score marks down. And those are our little tabs to attach this to our card. Hey, Carol, good morning. Thank you. Chris, thank you. Thanks, Robin. Okay, so this part is trash, or you save it for scraps, whatever you want to do. Okay, also, you're going to die cut the detail butterfly out of basic black. I recommend grab a dryer sheet. This is a used one here, used on die cutting before. Grab a dryer sheet that's unscented and put it on the bottom, then your black cardstock, then your die, and run it through. What that should do for you is collect all the pieces. So I die cut several butterflies yesterday, several of this detail butterfly. Not one time did any piece of paper stick inside my die, which is my dream come true. Now, sometimes they do fall out of here. This one, none fell out, but sometimes little pieces will fall out like that after you pull it off the machine immediately. But anyway, whether they do or not, doesn't matter. Then you can usually just grab and peel this up from this dryer sheet. A lot of those little pieces will stick to the dryer sheet or fall out. And again, it's saving your life. It's making die cutting detailed dies doable again. And there it is. So dryer sheet, unscented. Make sure you get unscented. Otherwise, it's too sticky and it makes a mess on your die cut machine and your paper. So unscented. And these are brand new, not used. Okay, and then, of course, die cut out your gold foil large V body. And then you're also going to get a scrap of white to die cut out one of the basic white butterflies, the one we just stamped on the balmy blue. Instead, I don't know where my die went. Die cut it out in white. Okay, so there's all our pieces. What do I need to stamp? There's hardly any stamping on this card. Actually, I've already done it right there. Time to Celebrate is going to get stamped right across the center of the white solid, no embossing, nothing butterfly. Time to Celebrate in Fresh Freesia ink. And the reason it's pre-stamped is a long story, but it's not because I didn't think I could do it on the video. It just happened, and I was like, well, I'm not going to waste it. So that's pre-stamped, but y'all seen me stamp before. Fresh Freesia ink. That is the only stamping on this card. So now all I have to do is put it together. So I will grab my silicone craft sheet. And place a little adhesive at the top back of these two flaps. That only on the flaps, because this back part will be open. And that, or these flaps and this butterfly will be attached to the basic white embossed cardstock. at the top. So I'm folding the flaps backwards. There was adhesive on there. Now this is attached. I'm using my Stampin' Seal. And then this whole thing gets attached to my freesia card base. So when I add adhesive to the back of this white paper, I'm just going to make sure I go on top of those two freesia flaps to ensure that they don't pop out later. And secure them down. And just add my normal amount of adhesive and attach this. So this is one of the ways you can use the butterfly dies. I'm sure by now you know this, but this is one of the ways you can use them. Makes a fun card like that. Super easy. And this piece right here, Time to Celebrate, is going to go on the inside to give us a flat piece of paper to sign our name or write a note. In addition, it has a greeting because I didn't want to cover up the pretty front of this card with a greeting. So how I do this on, by the way, the silicone sheet is just to keep excess adhesive from my work surface. If I do get adhesive on the silicone, it just magically goes away and disappears. So that's why I'm using that, in case you didn't know. Of course, that's in our online store. Okay, so this white's going to go on the inside. To hide it as best I can, you cannot fully hide it back here. It shows right there at the bottom, but of course it'll be fine. But I'm just aligning it here on the back of the freesia butterfly. And then I'll close that down for placement. There's a little showing at the top there as well. That's fine. Nobody's going to notice that. That just helps me align it. I think this could be a good wedding card too. Anyway, it could be for whatever occasion you like. Okay, then I'm going to grab this black embossed, black die cut detailed butterfly, add adhesive right down the center of the body only, and put that on the front here on the butterfly. You have to put it kind of low so the wings are in the right place. And I did think about stamping this one, but I decided against it on the designer paper. I'm going to stamp the next one. And then I'll add adhesive to the gold body and put that right in the center there. Yep, just like that. Then for this one, I have a special ribbon. Not special, but whatever. I have a gold ribbon. This is the gold and silver trim combo pack. Gold and silver trim combo pack. So you get gold and silver of the exact same ribbon. They call it a trim because it's real thin. And I'm going to make a bunny ears bow with this one as well. Super easy when it's a trim because it's 1/8 of an inch wide. So it's less important about the folding, like keeping the ribbon flat and all that stuff. And if you missed it, I showed how to make a bunny ears bow on the previous card. Trim that, no waste. So put that gold bow on there. And then some sequins as well. I've got a mini glue dot. Thank you, Nancy. Hey, Christine. Chris, thanks for sharing. No problem being late. Nina says, hold on, Nina, I can't read and pick up stuff at the same time. Lightly sponge the edge of the butterfly with word so it stands out from the white just a little. Yes, Nina, good idea. So you could do that as well. Sponge the outside of the butterfly here. Freesia, in my opinion, of course, if you did that. Then I'll add this gold bow right there on the front on the butterfly. So cute. And then I'm just going to finish it off with some sequins. Where did I put that? I use sequins. Y'all, I don't know if you know, but I like to use up all of one size from my oldest sheet before I move on to the next one. So I'm going to use my large sequins from this sheet, the freesia. I'm going to place a large one bottom right corner, a large one top left corner, and then also a small in each place. Small bottom right, small top left. And that is the finished card. Card number 2. Time to celebrate. Here's the original. Recipe cards, 1 p.m. Central tomorrow. So you have plenty of time to sign up for my email newsletter. There's a link right now in this video. The recipe cards have the measurements in case you need those. Thank you. Thanks, Tyra, Corinne. Thank you. Elner, this one's amazing too. Thank you very much. All right. Dryer sheets unscented are awesome, Elner. Yes, girl, right? You've been using them. It's like a life changer for me because I just wouldn't use detail dies before. I refuse to use them. Okay, good. You didn't know about the score marks. So I'm going to show you another thing on the score marks on the next card, Elner. Good, Peggy. I'm glad that helpful. Julie, thanks for sharing. Good morning. Trying to see if I missed anybody. Carol, good morning, by the way. Pretty in blue, Martha, yes. Thank you, Thelma. Thanks, Jeanne. Thanks, Corinne. Okay, card number 3. Y'all know this one's my favorite. Card number 3, card number 3. I'm not going to use the sequins on this one, but I'll leave them there since they're free with your order. Put them on this side, maybe. Okay, so first of all, we have a Azure Afternoon card base. Azure Afternoon card base. 5.5 by 8.5, and I did score it in half down the middle at 4 1/4 inches. You will want to score yours. Yes, you will want to score it. And then we're going to make a shape card. So like you've got heart-shaped cards, circle cards, whatever. We're going to make a butterfly-shaped card, which is what this die is for. It actually has instructions in this sheet, I believe. I'm going to read. I think that's where I read the instructions. So it must be on here. Tips. I think. Can't remember where I read it, but I think it was on this paper. Or in the catalog. No, I think I read it inside the catalog. That's what it was. Inside the catalog. Anyway, these are printed somewhere is my point, but it's easy. Okay, so you're going to take your card base, score it in half, which is with your paper trimmer. Instead of cutting, you make a indentation. And don't fold on it yet. Let me grab my trimmer. My trimmer. My die cut machine. Place your paper on the die cut machine. I'm going to kind of scooch it up there so that the part I'm not working on right now doesn't have to go through the machine. What you do, I'll show it up here, is you align. These lines are where the score marks are, Elner. There's an indentation on both sides of the die on the top. It's just for visual for you to know where the score marks will be created. So that's the line you align with this score mark. Okay. Now, I would recommend doing this while it's sitting on your plate so that you don't have to move it like I am. Flashlight over here. It's like a dark shadow right here. I'm going to hope I left that where it was because, you know what? Hold on. Stella to the rescue. Stella, are you watching my video? This is the flashlight Stella gave us. Oh, you better work. Stella gave us this flashlight. Yes. And she gave us this at retreat one time. Everybody who attended. In case we dropped something under our retreat table, we could find it. But I just found a new use for it, Stella. Okay. I'm just going to tape these. This is matte. What's it called? Scotch. No, Post-it tape. Post-it tape. It's in my Amazon store. Link in the video right now to my Amazon store with lots of cool stuff. Okay. I'm just taping it. I'm scared it's going to move. So you run it through this way on those score marks, aligned with those score marks. And by the way, I haven't done this perfect once, so in my opinion, don't stress out. So there's that. Then I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing again. Only thing that's going to fall out right now is this piece right here in the middle. I'm going to flip this around, remove the die. Easier said than done. Don't let your tape tear your paper. You can also use washi tape, Post-it notes, whatever the heck you want. Okay, so I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing. Hold on, remove these. Got to do this with some light. I'll scoot it back where y'all can't see for a moment, and then I'll show you where I placed it. So you're trying to align this. Oh, you can see it. Where the last image ended and on the score mark. As previously mentioned, I have not done this perfectly once, and it's fine. Nobody's going to judge your cards the way you judge your own cards. Make sure you... So it should come off like that. No, actually, that's better than the one when I made this sample. There were some little slivers everywhere, and I just snipped them off. So if you have little slivers that aren't that big a deal, just snip them off. So now it gives you this. There's the score marks. And boom, you have that card. That's the best one I've done so far. And you can use these little scraps, by the way. So, like, I'm going to give y'all a scrap to cut this label from, to die cut this small, short label from for this card. But I cut mine from the edges here. So, you got some usable size scraps around the edges there. Just tape back. Okay, so there you go. That's how you make the shape card. That's it. Why didn't you fold the card and cut it once? The instructions don't say to do that, so that's why. I'll have to try that separately. Corinne, did you ask that? Yes. I said, like a kid would, like, I don't know, I didn't think of that. So yeah, maybe that could work for sure. I don't know. Maybe Stampin' Up! Was just worried it would be too thick, or after time cutting 2 layers would wear your blade down or something, but I don't know. You maybe could just do it one time. I honestly have no idea if that would work or not, nor have I watched any videos. Corinne folded it and it came out just fine. So yeah, you can do it whichever way works best for you. Okay, next up, you're going to have a piece of the Berry Burst Bokeh designer paper, and you will die cut from that the large butterfly, the large open one. I got the die just for the visual there. And then you'll have another piece of basic black, and you're going to die cut out the detail butterfly. I recommend with a dryer sheet behind it. For that reason right there. And then you will have a scrap of Azure Afternoon cardstock and a scrap of gold foil, and you'll die cut out the short label and the gold foil butterfly body. Okay, so I'm going to open this shape card back up and stamp the wings on it. Grab my black and Azure Afternoon ink pad. This is a color I hardly ever use so far since it's come out, but I'm glad. I love the color, so I'm glad that it looks good with Berry Burst, basically. Okay, so I've shown this butterfly once or twice on videos, and it took me like the 20th time I used them to figure out that you can put both of these wings on one clear block. So what these are is the section of wings, like the butterfly wing has 4 sections, I guess, top left and right, bottom left and right. And Stamp Note gives you these two stamps that are different. They are not exactly the same. And the only thing I figured out the way to use them is one is top right, one's bottom left, and then vice versa on the other one to make them the right direction. So you can mount them just like this, one above, one below. How I did this, I don't want to remove them to show you, but I lay them loose on the paper, get them exactly where I want them. Then I set the clear block down on top and pick it up. So that's how they're aligned. I'm going to ink these two stamps up now in Azure Afternoon and stamp it. Just tap, 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 always on our foam ink pads. Don't press hard. Tap around as many times as you want to get lots of ink on there. And then press. Just put the folded side in first. Corinne, thank you. Good tips. So when y'all do that, if you do it like Corinne said, she's saying go this way into the die cut machine, right? Corinne, tell me if I'm wrong. Like that, so that the fold is going in first. Great tips. That's why I love y'all's participation. Always learning stuff that I can't figure out on my own, put it that way. And then I'll get the wings on the left side here. So it only took me 20 times to figure that out. So I feel pretty proud. Now I need these dots. Let me wipe them off. My scratch paper. So I'm going to now add the little detailed dots or splatter or whatever you want to call them, stamped off in Azure Afternoon all around the edges of the stamped wings. I don't know why I did that. Whatever. Sometimes you get confused when you're doing this. Just to fill in that blank spot there, or all those blank spots there. Just in case I got ink here, let me wipe it off. Now, for my greeting, I'm going to use Memento Black. This is the pad that was a white uninked ink pad. I put Memento ink in it on March 24th, 2024. It's been almost a year. I've re-inked it 4 times since then, including on my birthday, March 3rd. So 2, 6, 7, 8. It was a long time between the first 2 inkings and the next one. But anyway, you can see 4 times in a year I've re-inked it. And I do use my ink a lot. I don't know if it's more than other people, but I use it a lot. Now, I haven't let these be in a class because you have to press gentle. You have to press gentle, just like our regular pads. And sometimes that's not easy to remember, so I don't want to confuse people because on a regular Memento ink pad, you can press really hard. So anyway, if you want to make your own, I talked more in detail about that in this video on April 4th, 2024, Everyday Details. There's timestamps in the descriptions, or you can just skip to 56 minutes and hear me talk more in detail about making your own ink pad. I'm going to stamp the word hello. It's a cursive small hello, really beautiful in Memento Black. See how dark that black is? I love it. Right here on the small label. Thank you, Thelma. And now I can put this card together. Okay. Actually, I'll use my little magnet. I am not good at folding paper where the folds are and making it stay shut. I think I'm just too weak. Okay, I'm going to gently just curve my designer paper butterflies wings up a little and attach this to the card with Stampin' Dimensionals that are here somewhere. So I put them away. Okay. Oma, I made a black ink pad and love it. Woo! Thank you, Oma. Yay. Yes, I love mine. I actually have bought 2 more white ones. And I'm going to start easing it out into classes and let y'all see if we can handle it. But also one is to make a video specifically on how to make it. I just haven't had time to make that video. Okay, I put like 4-dimensional mini ones down in the center of that butterfly. Just when you place it on there, make sure you center it well based on the other shape. Now this black one, you can just kind of curl with your hands because it's so intricate. And then I'll add just regular adhesive down the center of that one. Again, this one is actually a perfect fit on top of that die cut butterfly. I missed a couple of things that didn't fall out. Then for my greeting, thank you, Robin. I don't even, right, Cindy, I don't either for myself, but I do still for classes just in case. And it would make sense. My in-person people wouldn't know. They just think black. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do a little training. Okay, adhesive. Let me add my gold butterfly body. Berry Burst and Azure Afternoon. I need to put that higher. I don't know what I'm doing. Are a great color combo if you like bright colors. I got that from the Color Wheel. Color Wheel. We still sell that. And I didn't add a bow or embellishments or anything to this one. I just added this greeting with Stampin' Dimensionals in the center. Well, well, in the center of the bottom of the body. You know what I mean. And that, I just thought it was enough. Like, and that is card 3 of the 4, my free class this month. Here's the original. Goodness. Thank you, Eleanor. Thanks, Robin. Chris, I love my black also. Such a difference from Memento. It really is a big difference, y'all. If you haven't tried it yet to make your own black pad, it's that foam. Stampin' Up! Knew what they were doing with that foam. You do need to stamp ink gently, but it is that foam that makes so much ink come off onto your stamp somehow. Magic, you know. So yeah. We're all like, Stampin' Up! Just sell only the, uninked ink pad. Okay, so here are the 3 cards from today. Balmy Blue, Fresh Freesia, and Berry Burst Azure Afternoon. These are 3 of the 4 cards that you can get free with your online order in March 2025. Also, by the way, this is, I should have talked about this earlier, but this is a bundle that's in our mini catalog. This catalog ends at the end of April. This catalog, this annual one, ends at the end of April. Anything out of these 2 books you want, it's about to start getting sketchier. Order it now. In April, I do not remember if it's April 1st or not, but in April, Stampin' Up! Will refresh the last chance category. I'm going to show y'all card number 4, by the way, here in a second. I just thought of this and I want to say it. In April, Stampin' Up! Will refresh the last chance category in our online store with everything that will no longer be sold from this book, which includes the butterflies and this annual catalog. What will it be? We don't know yet. Now, I will be at On Stage, so I'll get a copy of the annual catalog, but we really won't know until we see the list because they don't picture everything in the catalog anymore. So We need to see the list. And really, there's not a list. It'll just be in the last chance category. So be ready in April to go to that category, see what you want. Some of it will be discounted, some of it won't, and new items will be added from our online exclusives in April. The reason I'm saying all that is we don't know if these butterflies will carry over or not, if the paper will carry over or not, if these sequins will carry over or not. We don't know. So check in April to see what has been discontinued for last chance. Yes, girl, Lori. Thank you, Carmen. Okay, so this is an online order special. You will get a packet mailed to you to make these 3 cards plus this one more I'm going to show you in April with your online order in March. This is the 4th card. So for this one, I went with another color from the designer paper. Hold on, I got a sticky note in here, taping this down. Which is Daffodil Delight. So this is our yellow and black butterfly card. I stamped in case you need me, I'm here. You could also put a different greeting on there. I used the yellow sequins on this one. And this one has the embossed butterfly on it, on the front there. So that's the 4th card that will be in your class packet if you choose to get that free. So you have these sticky notes that I used for my photography to hold the cards shut. I have another one that goes in there. But anyway, so those are the cards. Do they provide blankets at retreat? I mean, on the bed, yes. They don't provide pillows at this retreat because they say it's like a gross to sleep on someone else's pillow. But yes, all blankets, sheets, what do you call it? Towels, blanket, sheets, towels, yes, are provided. Okay, I'm going to address what you just said, Lori, but don't forget, these recipe cards with your measurements will be in the email. Make sure you're on my email list tomorrow. They're not on the blog anymore. They're in the email 1 p.m. tomorrow, not today. That way it gives people time to sign up for my email newsletter. Okay, so that's what a recipe card looks like. It is the supplies used and the measurements, not step-by-step instructions. Those are for the people who get the free class packet. Yes, there is going to be a price increase on our card stock in May. So you can stock up now on any card stock you like to get it cheaper. This is due to manufacturing issues, literal low paper mill availability. There's hardly any paper mills anymore. And to get the quality of paper that we stand by with Stampin' Up, yeah, it costs more. It costs more now. So there will be a price increase, and white paper, basic white, will be only at 24 sheets in a pack, and it will cost more. So you can stock up now on your 40 packs of basic white. Thick white will only be sold in 12 by 12. I don't use thick white, so it doesn't affect me at all, but a lot of people are not too happy about that. So get your thick white right now in 8.5 by 11 if you want that. Of course, you can trim it down from 12 by 12, and you know, they're just consolidating, so they're not selling 50,000 things. They're like, we'll sell thick in 12 by 12. I don't know why, but whatever. So that's what's up with the price increase on paper. Just cardstock, actually, not as for knock on wood. I don't think designer paper. I don't know. So thank you, Christine. Love the black and yellow. Nancy and Chris. I'm trying to go backwards in case I missed anything. Eleanor, mine has to be the center one because I'm a purple lover always. That's true. You're required to love the purple card. That's true, Eleanor. Do you have paper catalogs? Nina, yes. Contact me, Nina. I won't be able to contact. Wait, are you on Facebook? Yeah. On YouTube, there's not a way for me to contact you, but you can email me. It's jennifer@jennifercotton.com. if you need catalogs sent to you, Nina. But we do have paper, and then we have a bulk of our products online only as well. So we have both. And we're coming out with new online products constantly. But over on my blog, stamptherapist.com, I have links to flyers with all of the online products as well. Now that doesn't include the last chance things, but which is a huge category in our online store also. But these are the March 2025 online exclusives. I have flyers of all of the past ones as well. My dog is howling. Do y'all hear that? That's not a fire engine. That's my dog. So yes, Nina, yes. Just contact me though. Ramona ordered one. Yes, girl. Yes. Black Pad was a great idea, Cindy. First one is Tyra's favorite. Yes, Tyra. Goodness. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Nina. Thanks, Janet. Do wish they had put a bigger body die on the set. Yeah, for this one, a bigger body would have been nice. Yes, agree. Thank you, Chris. Okay, let me go down now. OMG, love the yellow is stunning. Thank you. That was the last one I made. Lori, that's why it didn't get put in the video, because I had already cut for these for the video, and this was the last one I designed. Said, oh, Janet, dang it. You can't, did you not get to go, Janet, or did you not get in because it sold out? It sold out very fast. Thanks, Ramona. Thanks, Landa. Thank you, Thelma. Julie says second is her favorite. Fourth is Debbie's favorite. Awesome. Well, thank y'all very much. I'm glad you like the cards. Any questions about anything else, Jennifer@jennifercotton.com, or you can message me on Facebook. If you have my phone number, you can text me. And otherwise, I won't be back next week live. I highly doubt it. Sometimes I try to fit it in on a different day when I'm going out of town, but I have so much to do before I leave. I need to design all my 4 monthly classes, make some swaps, make some team gifts, do a Zoom tonight with my team. So probably not, but if I do miraculously have time, I'll announce it. Otherwise, I'll be back the following week and I'll give you a report about on stage, which I will be at on 13, 14, 15. And then on the 20th, I should be back live and I can tell you all about it. Oh, Janet. Nope. Yes, that makes sense as well. Totally makes sense. Julie, yeah, it was very popular this year. Unexpectedly popular. I had some team members who didn't make it in as well, unfortunately. Oh, Lori, you didn't miss Britt. She did leave, though. She was asleep on my chair snoring earlier, but she's not on the chair anymore, so I don't know where she went. She left the room, but you did not miss a Britt appearance today. Oh, Janet. Okay, well, maybe if you come over there, message me. If you come visit the lobby or something, Janet. All right, everyone have a great day. I'm going to go. It's like early. I should just keep talking for 15 more minutes. But I'm going to prepare my lunch and start doing all this after video stuff so that I can get on to designing, which is the fun part of my job. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Thank you very much. Bye.